Hey Isaiah, how you doing, my sweet friend? Did you get a good morning sleep? You slept in this morning. Can't say I blame you. You said you overslept, so that tells me you must have needed it. It's nice to be able to sleep in a little longer sometimes. But unfortunately for me, it's a habit to wake up. Hey Ken, I'm doing well. I told you guys this morning when I did the nutrition and wellness live that I may come back on. Well, thank you. Thank you, Tazzy. Thank you so much. If I get my business going, I'll be in business. How about that? But it's growing. But I did a lot of changing around. I actually have started a business. Will be a year in March. Corn Pop, what's going on, my friend? I got a little piece of glitter right here on my eyelash. Where I sell skincare and nutrition and makeup and hair products and vitamins, weight loss, energy, all that good stuff. So it's kind of been slow with the channel and all the way around because I'm not doing all the dancing and things I used to do. I still show up every once in a while and put on a little jig, because that's who I am. But for the most part, I've been trying to promote my business and get it out there about my products. I got the lip plumper on. I just put that on first thing. What you been up to, Corn Pop? I didn't see you on my morning live. I did this morning. But we have a great deal going on this weekend, you guys. We got several products 30% off for in honor of Black History Month. And we also have our NutriPlus bundles. If you purchase any of the bundles that is set up in our NutriPlus targeted solutions, if you purchase any of those, then you will receive a free box of L-carnitine shots. That's a $60 value free just for purchasing one of those NutriPlus bundles. That's why I talked about this morning. It's something that I use every day, and will continue using. I'm telling you guys, it's really great products. If you're out to say you don't eat right, or maybe you don't get the vitamins and the nutrition, the right nutrition, because you don't eat properly. I've got a lot of people that talk to me about it. They said, Billy, I go all day before I actually eat anything. Well, your body's lacking. So we have all kind of wonderful vitamins that you can take, and minerals and meal replacement shakes, L-carnitine. We have Aloe Glow. We have the apple cider vinegar gummies, spirulina tablets. We have all of that right here on my website, and they are great. Okay. My kid is preparing to move into my lower level. All right. I understand. I understand. Hey, I pray everything goes well for your son. And I know you excited to have him with you. So excited. I know how I feel. I laid eyes on my son this morning and my daughter yesterday. What a wonderful feeling it is to see your children and then their grandchildren and things like that. I know I always feel blessed every time I get to hear from them, see them. And we're only like 20 minutes apart in distance, but it's crazy because Sometimes we go a couple of weeks or so without even seeing each other. Now, my son, I see him pretty often because we go to the same church. But anyways, I was going to come on here and put on a little glam tonight and talk to you about a few things. And hope everybody's had a good weekend so far. How was everybody's day? I hope it was good. Mine's been good, been relaxing. I was going to ride my slingshot motorcycle today and went out to crank it. I went out to crank it yesterday and the battery just kind of tick, 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 tick. So my husband put it on charge, let it charge for several hours. Tick, 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 tick. So I ordered me a new battery. Got to get that. It'll come one day next week. I just ordered it offline. And hopefully I'll get to ride that little sickle here before long. I know I need to be driving that Mopar that I got parked in the back. I drive my little new work car most of the time because it seems like that's all I do is work. So I keep my Challenger parked in the back under the car shed. Hey, Billy the kid, how are you? I am going to be putting on a little glam. We're going to be starting out with, I'm very careful. No matter what I'm driving, I'm very careful. It's not about me. It's about the other folks. You know what I mean? Especially mine being it's pretty much like a car. You know what I mean? It's got the big hood on it. It's just got the one wheel in the back. But that beautiful, bright, fluorescent green looking color it is, you're bound to see me. You know what I mean? But some people just don't pay attention. There was a young fella today near me about 15 miles, 17 years old, lost his life on a motorcycle. A Mustang pulled out in front of him. And he literally, it's sad, y'all. From what the whole driver's side door was gone, as if that motorcycle just caved it in. And I know it killed him on contact. And I just pray for that family. And the ones in the Mustang were children too, young kids, teenagers. Probably was texting. Probably was on the phone. I don't know, but the outcome was not good, and they're not really doing great. But it's been the talk of the news today. You're doing great. You call me mommy. But we have a 30% off sale, like I told you, and on that sale is several things: makeup, nutrition products, hair products, skin care, and one of them is this illuminating primer that I'm about to be using. I have just a little bit here. I have just put on my finger. You can see this. I don't talk about products that I don't use, and you can look at this old one that I just squirted from to this new one, and you can see I use it. But I love it. The illuminating primer. I love the blur primer. Either or is wonderful. And a primer is a barrier between your skin and your foundation. You love to trail ride? We do that also. They are amazing products. These products are out of Turkey. Been here in the United States. This month of February is our 7-year anniversary serving the United States, but they have been in business going on 76 years. It's a third generation family owned business. Started with the famous Dr. C. Tuna. His name is on all of our products here, Dr. C. Tuna. And by the way, this vitamin C glow serum, I highly recommend if you want to see your skin tighten up, firm up, see those fine lines and wrinkles start to diminish and soften up, and age spots and dark spots starting to lighten up, and that skin brighten up and get it really hydrated. This is part of my skincare routine, is this vitamin C glow serum. It is the best, along with several other skincare products that I use. But I'm going to be applying. Well, thank you. It does. It looks pretty good considering I never was one to use skincare until I was 55 years old. So it's never too late to start taking care of your skin. You know what I mean? So I am going to put this primer on. See if I can put this down just a little bit. Now. But it does. It helps to diminish fine lines and wrinkles. This primer does. And to blur out large pores. And you know, skincare isn't just for women. Men should be taking care of their skin too. We only have one skin. It's the largest organ on our body that we cannot replace. And we should be taking care of it. Y'all hear my music? I kind of hope you do, but I kind of hope you can't hear it too well because they will shut my live down. Okay. Now, I am going to be using some CC cream. This is also on our 30% off. I love this CC cream, just like I do the BB cream, the Blemish Balm, or the Beauty Balm. This right here, the CC, is a color corrector. It is not a foundation. It is a tinted moisturizer infused with skincare. And I love it. For my skin complexion, I use light to medium, but no matter what shade you use, you're going to get a medium coverage with this. But the CC is a color corrector. So if you have any blemishes, you know, any discoloring of your skin, redness, anything like that, it is going to even out your skin tone. Okay? That's exactly what this is going to do. And I love it. I use it at least 5 days a week. At least 5 days a week. And I'm just going to apply a little bit right here to the top of my hand. As you can see, it don't take much. It goes a long ways. Thank you so much for the hearts. I'm going to apply it on this side of my face first. And then I'm going to press it on. And I want you to take a look at how natural it leaves the skin looking. It confuses people because they don't know if it's foundation you're wearing or if it's actually your natural skin. I'm just going to press this on. And it doesn't matter the color of your skin. We have shades for everyone. If you have sensitive skin, our products are going to work great for you. They're vegan-free products. No parabens in there. They all are EUC certified. We are European certified. We have the European standards. We don't just say we do. We do. Okay? There's no harsh chemicals in any of our products. We are highly well known for our nutrition and our skincare. I love the makeup, but can I tell you that if I wasn't using good skincare, my makeup would not look its best? Okay, I'm pressing this on. And I want you to look. I've only done one side. I want you to look at that. Is that not a beautiful coverage. Leaves the skin looking so natural. Leaves that glow. The skin tone is evened out. This side has nothing. Thank you so much, Billy the Kid. Thank you so much for that little tip you gave me. I'm not used to getting any tips. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. But if you look at this side, it does. It leaves a natural finish. Very glowing, matte. Plus, I'm getting the benefits of more skincare moisturized. But I love it. Blends in so good. Takes very little. I got just a little left, and that's just enough to go on the other side. If I have a mod come on, I will have them to post my website link. I have it here. It's posted in my description. It's also listed on my main page of my YouTube channel. You go up under my photo, go into my bio. It's the first blue link. You click that blue link. It takes you straight to my personal website. You will see me there. Everything has its own category. It's an easy website to browse through. Also easy to purchase. My email is there. If you were to ever go there and you need any help, with any products, maybe you need to be color matched, you're not sure, we do have a virtual color match on the website. All you got to do is give them a good a picture of you naturally in good bright light, like natural light, and they can color match you. And if you don't trust that, I can also help you with that. I would also need a picture. But again, my email is there. You will see it. Feel free to use it and let me help you. That's what I'm here for. But I do. You should always hit those ears too. You want your ears, your neck to look just like your face. The same complexion. Okay? But I do. I love that. And that's the CC cream. Evens out that skin tone. I love, love, love it. Okay? Now I'm going in when I find it, and I'm going to be using a liquid concealer, a creaseless concealer at that. Okay, where are you? Got so much makeup here, so many products. My table is runneth over with things that I love. All things that I love. There you are. Liquid concealer. Our concealer is creaseless. Thomas! Where you been, my friend? Been a long time, over a year, I guess. What you been up to? It has definitely been a while. It's been a long time. Been a long time. Everything is runny. What's that mean? But I like this creaseless concealer. It is. It is creaseless. It blends evenly, smoothly. No cakiness, no buildup, no pile up in those fine lines, those wrinkles. And I love this. This highlights those areas that you just wanted to be highlighted. Okay. And I like to take this. I like to put a little here on my chin, little down my nose, right here in my T-zone, okay? I like to put some right here on the inside of my eyes, outside bone area of my nose, okay? And then I also like to put a little here under the cheeks, which I will also bronze and contour. Okay? And now we will press this on. See if I can move y'all down just a little bit because I'm trying to look over you guys into my mirror behind you. Okay? Now, I'm just going to press this on, blend this in. Then say, okay. I can't believe Thomas showed up. It's been so long. Down the nose. The T-zone. A lot of beauty lines will tell you that their concealer is creaseless and you find out that it's not, but ours truly is. God taught me Kung Fu to battle devil so far. Amen. Let me tell you something. Anything the Lord tells you to do will outweigh what the devil's got to say any day. You hear me? You just continue following the Lord. That's what I'm doing. That devil tries to sneak up on us. He does. He tries to sneak up. You know what he does? He shows up when you are doing good, when you are doing your best, when you are focusing on God. That devil will show up. You know what? He don't attack you when he's already got you. It's when he's lost you that he comes and attacks. Let me just be real with you. He has really tried to get on my last nerve. But you know what? I look him straight in the eye. I say, devil, you go right back to that place called hell where you belong because you're not interfering with what I got going on. You need to go on. You know what I mean? You just go on because I don't got nothing for you and you don't have anything I want or need. Them days are over. Okay? You keep your eyes focused on the Lord. I promise you, it'll all work out. It's the best decision I ever made is following the Lord. Okay? So I like to take and I put this on the side of my nose here at the corner of my eye, and I bring this straight down just like this right here. Bring it straight down. And then I'm just going to take and bring it upward just like this right here. Upward. Not down. We don't want to pull down on us. We just want to bring it up. We want to lift, not bring down, okay? We want to bring it up, okay? Do the same thing on this side. You'll never go wrong following the Lord. Now, I didn't say it was easy. I never said it was easy. And he never said it was going to be easy. He said, whatever it is you're going through, you won't be alone. I'll be there with you. We'll go through it together. There's a big difference in going at something alone and then having the Lord going with you. We try to do it our way, and we usually find out that how we was doing it our way didn't work. And that's the trouble right now. A lot of us, we let our pride get in our way. We don't want to, we think we can do everything on our own. But I'm here to tell you, we can't. There's some things you just can't do on your own. You've got to have the help from God. I'm not sure what y'all's belief is, but that's mine, and I'm sticking to it. Okay? I'll be getting up in the morning and going to church. Looking forward to it. I'm trying to get my cameras working right now. Getting on my nerves. Okay? So that is that creaseless concealer, that liquid concealer. Now, I wanted you to, I should have said this, and I meant to, but under my eyes, maybe you're just like me, and maybe you, let me get my other set of eyes on. I know that's right. Let me tell you something. I'm so proud of y'all, I'm sorry. I will get this together here in just a second. But it's falling. My son and my daughter-in-law are over our youth at church. And before they came along and God laid it on their heart, they didn't have nobody to lead the youth. Really didn't have much youth, to be honest with you. Like today, my son and his wife got the kids from the church, and they don't have like no age limit. If you're a child and you want to go, even try to get me to go. Took them bowling today, took them out to lunch, and it just makes me so proud. You know, if God calls on you to do something, and even I've ignored him, you should do it, because that's what he asked you to do. But they do. They actually have spent all day with the kids. But yeah, I've come a long way. Barbara, how are you doing, honey? Hey, Hope, how are you? Hey, Tony, how are y'all doing? Good to see you guys tonight. I didn't realize you taught Bible school, Thomas. Now I'm going in after I use my liquid concealer. I'm going to be using some bronzer, okay? And again, I'm going to be using the Midnight Touch, the liquid bronzer. Listen to me now. I use this a lot because it's something that I love. But we also have cream bronzers. We have a couple of different shades of the cream bronzers, blushes that works great. I prefer liquids or creams for myself. We also have powdered bronzers. That's just like in the 3-in-1 palette here. We have 1, 2, 5, I think 4 or 5 of these palettes. This one here is the medium to deep. I used a fair to medium, but just like this right here, our 3-in-1 palette. So many wonderful things that you can do with this palette. Your bronzer, your highlighter, your blush, and your eyeshadows, all right here in one pack. I love it. I have every one that we have. I have purchased them all. Now, honestly, this medium to deep is probably too dark for me, but blending is the key. And then like in the summertime, if you get a little sun, a little tan, that might be just perfect. But aren't they beautiful? I just want you to look at these colors. They're just beautiful. This right here, like I say, it gives you everything you need. You got your blush, your contour, your highlighter, your bronzer, your eyeshadow. You can even use this on your lips. Thomas, you are a trip. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. May God bless you, honey. May God bless you. I know he sure blesses me every day. Every day. All righty. We're going to get on here and we're going to use some of this Midnight Touch. This is Drizzle Bronze. And we're going to contour this face. We're going to contour this face. I love these products. Like I said, you can see I use product. I show you products that I use. I don't talk about something I don't use. You hear me? I use it. And you can see this one's running on low, but until I can't get nothing out of it, I promise you, I will take some scissors and I will cut the tip off of that. I'm going to get all I can out of these products because they're that good. And I don't want to lose any of it. I don't want to waste any of it, okay? But these are buildable products. They have a twist to open, twist to close spout on the liquid highlighter, the bronzer, and our blushes. We have several different shades of blush. And they have a styrofoam or like a spongy tip pretty much on the end. And they are amazing. And I like to take and just put a few dabs here on my forehead. Okay. I want it to look like I've had a little tan up there, even though we just had snow a couple weeks ago. I want to look like I got a little sun. Okay. I like to go on the outside bone area of my nose just because I want to give my nose a little shape. You can also, I haven't done this, but I'm going to do it today. You can kind of do like the end of your nose because again, it's just for shape. You can, because I have very thin lips, I like to put a little under my bottom lip because once that's blended in and you use your lipstick, it makes thin lips look fuller, okay? Then I like to come here on the cheeks because I want them cheeks to lift. I want to lift them. They look, right now you can't even tell where the cheeks are. I want to be raised. I want these cheekbones to be lifted. So I come here and I'm just going to give a couple little dabs here. Okay. And then I'm going to come over here under both sides of the ears. And I'm going to outline this jawline. Cause if he doesn't, I'll be there. You know, baby, I'll be there. I had somebody leave me a comment today. Listen, you guys, there used to be a time comments like that. Hey, Darla, I haven't seen you in a long time. How are you doing, my friend? But they used to be when you left me comments that was ugly. You could sit and watch me cry because my heart's kind of right here and it's very tender. But I have toughened up since I've had this YouTube channel. I have toughened up. But I will never understand why people feel the need to go on somebody's channel and leave an ugly comment or come on your live and just say something mean. I can't get a grip on how that makes them feel good to hurt someone. But anyways, I had a fellow leave 2 comments today on 2 different videos that my skincare was not doing me no justice and that I need to quit wasting my time and my money because it was not doing me no good, and that I truly looked like I was 106. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. If I look like this and the Lord allows me to live to be 106, I'm walking a runway. You hear me? I am walking. Somebody better put me in a beauty pageant. Honestly. But they do. They just say it. They say. Oh my Lord, Darla, I didn't realize, honey, that's where you was. But I don't let it get to me anymore, Isaiah. I don't. But I can't help but to wonder why they say stuff like they do. People are so mean, cruel. But I've seen the change. I feel the change. And even if it wasn't doing me any good, that's up to me to make the decision on if I want to do it or not. I'm grown. And it's like you know what my response was? God bless you, hon. God bless you. God bless you, honey. Because there's obviously something going on with you. I don't know what it is, but I pray it gets better. But I wasn't raised like that. just to go around hurting people. As a young girl now, at 56 years old, I get a thrill seeing people happy, helping someone, being kind, saying, just lifting people up, lending a hand. You know what I mean? Just pass somebody in the grocery store or wherever and just say, "How are you doing today, hon? You sure are looking good. Nice to see you today. Can I get that for you? Let me get the door." You don't see that much anymore. People are just ugly. And I don't understand what's going on. But anyways, he took the time to stop on my channel to tell me that my skincare wasn't doing me no good. But it's obvious that was the first time he ever stopped. Because if he had been following me, he would have known that skincare has been good to me. So I want you to look. I am just pressing on this bronzer. And you should press it on. Don't sweep it. Just press it on. Let it lay right there where you put it. I'm sorry you've had it rough here, darling. I pray things get better for you, hon. Did you ever get the opportunity to go see your children? Was it Texas, I think? Somewhere up there? Arkansas? I can't remember. It's been so long. I know Mary asks us about you a lot. But look at that bronzer, how it just gave definition to the face. It just brought those cheekbones out, just changed it. That's why I love bronze contouring, something I used to never do. I am going to put on a little more lip plumper. I love our lip plumpers. We have so many different kinds. I love them all because I have thin lips. The trailer was finally moved. Well, good. That's good. Okay. Now we're going to work on these eyes. I am going to be putting on a little eyeshadow primer, which is out of stock right now, but we'll be back. It will definitely be back. I love this. I call this the magic eraser, you guys. Do you have oily eyelids, veiny eyelids, or like me, dark lids? Or what about under your eyes? You have dark under your eyes? The eyeshadow primer is what is going to change that. What a big difference. I take just a little, very little, or you can use a brush, and I just apply that to my lid. And it takes away that dark lid. I'm sorry to hear that. See the difference? See how it took away that dark lid, brightened up the eyes? Again, I call this eyeshadow primer my magic eraser. And also, if you have dark under eyes, you can apply it under your eyes also. Okay? If you have like a mistake, you make a mistake with your makeup or your mascara or whatever, you can use this to cover it up. But also, if you let your mascara sit there, so sometimes we all make mistakes. We'll be putting it on and we'll touch somewhere that we didn't need to be touching. If you just let that mascara dry with just a few seconds and just take you a plain mascara spoolie, it'll come right off without disturbing your makeup. But that's the eyeshadow primer. I love, love, love it. Again, it's out of stock right now, but it will be back. Okay. While that's settling in for a moment, we're going to put on some blush. And I think I'm going to use Prestige. Prestige, this one here. I'm going to use this one tonight. I try to use something different each time. I love them. Again, these blushes are in the Midnight Touch, Liquid, several. This is Prestige. Right here is Courage. Now, I don't have them all, but I have the ones that I use most often. Courage. I love Courage. I love Fame. This one here is Fame. Right here. The color Fame. And then Pinky Cloud was our first one, the one we had for so long. And we never realized that they could beat Pinky Cloud, because Pinky Cloud was the top dog. You know what I mean? It really was. This was the best one. And then they came out with all these other colors, and I'm telling you, I can't tell you which is my favorite. And there's still some that I don't have. Oh, and I do have Honor. It is, where did I put Honor? It's pretty. I think I used it last night. Yes, it's right here. This one is called Honor. A really pretty color of blush. Okay. So we have all different shades. And you can use these also for your eyeshadow, and you can also use them for your lipstick. So I'm going to be using Prestige. I love this. They have kind of like a little shimmer to them. Just put a few little dabs up across there. Do the same here. And now we will press this on. Remember, when you come on to say hello, if you don't mind, and hit that like button. I appreciate it so much. It just helps me with the algorithm. I'm just trying to get my business out there, and I want people to know about these products. You can't buy these products in your local department stores. Look at that. I just pressed that on. Is that not pretty? I love it. I love these products. I truly do. Press these on. I love it. And you should always sit back when you're trying to look at your makeup. You should never get up in a mirror like that. You should always sit back and look at it. Look at those cheeks. Look at those cheekbones, how they just lifted. Thank you, Isaiah. Okay. Now, it's been a while, but I have decided we're going to work out of the Lost Lagoon eyeshadow palette tonight. The Lost Lagoon is the one that we're going to work out of tonight. There are so many different eyeshadow palettes. All of them I love. I have them all. I need to be using that 75th anniversary palette that has 24 different colors in it. And what I love too about the eyeshadow palettes, or all the eyeshadows, they're very pigmented. So it don't take much, just a little, and that goes a long, long ways. It truly does. Okay. So I'm going to start out tonight, and I'm going to be using this taupe looking color here. Get out my brushes that I'm going to use. Okay. And I am going to take this taupe color, base color here, right up above the crease of my eye. You may say, why? Well, because I have a hooded eye. This right here It's not as hooded as some, but it's still hooded. All that is hanging over here. Okay. And if you have a hooded eye, you want to leave your eyes open when you are applying your eyeshadow. Something I never done when I did wear it. For most of the time, I didn't wear eyeshadow in all the years of wearing makeup. I just wore eyeliner. But if you take and leave your eye open and you have a hooded eye, you take your brush and just let it softly glide back and forth above the crease of your eye, okay? My nose is itching. Right above that crease, and then that hood won't look so hooded. And blending is key to applying your eyeshadows. Okay? You can see how that works. I'm going to do the same here. I'm just letting it softly, without any pressure, just softly gliding back and forth above the crease of my eye. If anyone's interested, I haven't had a moderator come on yet to share my website link, but it is in the description here. You can go to the description. You can also go on my YouTube page and go in my bio underneath my picture. And it's the first link in blue. You click that blue link and it takes you straight to my personal website where I have all my products. Okay. You can also go in the description of this live and you can copy the link and paste it in your search bar and it will take you straight to the website. Okay. And I think I'm going to work with this green tonight. What y'all think? That green. I remember when I first purchased this palette and I got it, I said, I can't do them colors. They too bright. They too, I can't do it. And then it hit me, it's just makeup. You can wash it off. It is what it is. Either it works or it don't. But you never know what something is unless you try it. Right? And that's just the way it is. So now I'm going in and I am going to work in this green. I'm just going to kind of angle it right here on the lid. Lord, honey, I just rubbed my fingers all in it. And I did not mean to do that. Good thing we have a foundation brush. I rubbed my fingers all in it before I got it blended. That's all right. We'll fix it. Then I'm just going to kind of bring this up. Okay. This one has kind of like shimmer in it. If you can see it, it has kind of like shimmer. I hate I done that. It is a pretty color though. I'm telling you, there was a time I would have never wore this. Now it will tone down once I get my blending brush and blend it. Okay. Still can see some green in here. Okay, let me get my blending brush. And I'm just going to softly blend in on this so I don't have any harsh lines. Got to clean this side up. I stuck my finger right in it and then touched my freaking face. See, when you blend, it kind of fades in. The more you blend it, kind of fades in and out as you are blending. You can't blend too much. Blending is the key to all of your eyeshadow colors, which is something else I never knew about, was the blending process. I'm just going to take this brush that I had the green on, and I'm going to kind of bring that underneath my eye here as a liner. Let me try to clean this up here where I have made such a mess. Yeah, let me get... All right. I like the blue too in this Lost Lagoon palette. It's pretty. Kind of like a turquoise. Okay. Now we'll get into some of this kind of chocolate. We're going to work with just a little of this chocolate. And I'm just going to put it right here on the lid. Okay. I try to do something different every time I use an eyeshadow palette or I go live. And I never truly know what I'm going to do. I just do it. I just do it. Okay? That's just being honest. Now I'm just going to kind of blend this in here across the lid. I love all the browns in these palettes. Kind of bring it out here on the corner. So what y'all got going on this weekend? Did y'all have a good day? Now I'm going to take this lighter shade here. It's kind of like an ivory. Y'all sure are quiet. And then I'm going to take my setting spray and I'm going to spray the tip of my brush. Okay. You can also use water. And then I'm going to tap into this shadow because it is a matte shade. I'm just going to tap into it. And then I'm going to just press right here on the inside of the lid. Okay. And if you do this, if you dip your brush in water or you use your setting spray or your finishing spray, whatever you call it, it holds that matte color on the brush and you don't want to sweep it on. You just want to place it. Just kind of tap it in right here. I like to do that to brighten up the inner lid. Like that. And by doing so, you don't have any fallout. And I like this. Okay. Now I'm just going to take my blending brush and I'm just going to kind of bring this down. Again, why? So we don't have any harsh lines showing where one color and another met. We just want to kind of blend that in a little bit. Okay. I tell you, these browns are fire. They go so good with everything. Okay. Are y'all still with me? Y'all are being so quiet. Again, this is the Lost Lagoon eyeshadow palette. Okay. Oh, now I see y'all. Y'all's comments wasn't here, and now they are. And Heavenly said, Billy, what kind of piercings is in your ears? I just have that one here, other than regular holes here. That's just one. That's just a hoop. I've had that thing for about 25 years. What do you call that? Is that the trach? What is that called? The trachea or something like that? I can't remember what that was called. I tried it up here. I did. I got my ear pierced up here. And I'm telling you now, that was some of the worst pain I ever felt trying to heal. I'd brush my hair and forget about it and hit it with the hairbrush. Ugh. It was awful. I don't see how people handle that. Okay, now we're going to put on some mascara. Now, this is also out of stock. It will be here next week. This came out and sold out in 6 hours. This is our new Intense Lift Mascara. Y'all, my favorite, y'all already know, is the Double Lash Extend. This is the one I used on yesterday's live. I'll always keep stocking this. I love, love, love the Zen Mascara. It's our least expensive, under $14 for this great everyday wearing mascara. It makes it look like you went and got lash extensions. People say, did you go get your eyelashes done? No, it's the Zen Mascara from Farmasi. This was the first product I ever purchased from Farmasi 7 years ago. This and the VFX Full Coverage Foundation that I still use today. But when they came out with this 3 or 4 weeks ago, y'all, I'm kind of in a battle between it and the Double Lash. Because this Intense Lift, as soon as you swipe those lashes, you get instant lift and volume and length. I mean, right off the bat. Now, I've had this one sitting under my leg because I have learned that no matter what mascara you're using, if you heat it up, whether you put it under your leg, put it in your back pocket, sit on it, whatever, while you are applying your makeup, your mascara goes on so much better and so much easier by it being heated. What a difference it makes. It makes such a big difference. So we're going to put this on. And again, all of our mascaras has castor oil in them. All of our mascaras, which is so good to nourish and condition your eyelashes, to help them grow, strengthen them. I mean, it does so many great things. It really does. And by being consistent and using these mascaras, you will start to see new hairs coming in. Your lashes starting to grow. I mean, it's crazy because I I need it. I have very short, very sparse eyelashes, just like my eyebrows. You know, I use this new precision eyebrow pencil to fill in right here where I don't have any hair. I used to when I was a teenager, but all these years of getting my eyebrows waxed and plucked and arched, they never did come back. But I am using our eyebrow and lash capixel serum, and I apply this to my eyelashes and my eyebrows because that's what it's for. And I'm telling you, um, there's little hairs coming in here. I can see them. And I've got new eyelashes coming in right here. They're like baby hair right now, but they're coming in from using this because it has Capixel in it. And Capixel is really good for your eyelashes and your eyebrows. So you have the spoolie on the end for your lashes, and then you have the little brush on the very tip here to get down to the root of your lashes and also to go across your eyebrows. So this is part and should be part of your skincare routine, but you can also apply this before you put on your mascara. And I will do that right now because then you're getting like a benefits of two to help your lashes grow. I'm liking this brown and green, y'all. Really looking fly. I mean, I do. I am desperately waiting to see these lashes grow. And like I told you, you can take and go across the root of your lash with the little brush on the tip. And if you do it with your skincare, especially at night while you're sleeping, it's doing its thing. Oh, my belly button didn't hurt at all. I did the top and the bottom. I actually did the top by myself years ago. And then I had dermals put in on my hips, on the inside of my hips. That was the stupidest thing I ever done. That was the stupidest. And like my friend, she had dermals put right here. That it's just stupid. That's stupid. Honestly, it is. That was a wasted trip for me. Money wasted. Yeah. Back then, I thought it looked cute, sexy, whatever. Being you bathing suit, bikini, and you got your little dermals here on your hip, inside right here. Honey, that was a wasted time. You know what I mean? Stupid. That didn't last no time. Okay, now we're going to apply some Intense Lift mascara and bring these eyes to life. I made a mess to start with, but I cleaned it up. Yeah, when I was putting it on, my finger touched it before I had blended it in. Then I touched it right here. So things happen sometimes. So we're going to apply this Intense Lift mascara. And I'm here to tell you, this right here, y'all. Look, I just barely touched it. And already got lint. I love it. This sold out in 6 hours. When it comes back next week, soon as I see it hit the shelf, I'm getting me two. I want to go ahead and have me one for backup. Because everybody's wanting it. They have seen it. It's like a tubing mascara. This is. And the best way to put your mascara on is go down to the very bottom, like the root of your lash, and roll the wand. In all honesty, I'm guilty of it. There's no need to keep sticking your applicator back into the tube because there's product all around this spoolie. We don't think about that. We'll use it for a few moments and stick it back in. Do you know that that's what dries up your mascara? Because we pump it. You should never do that. Just roll it over. Hey, Jennifer. So you know what I'm talking about. It was bad. And I was watching this lady, and she's what got me to realize that. Think about it. We stick this into this applicator here, and product gets all around it, but we'll use it for a few moments, stick it back in there. Da, da, da. When you're pumping it, you're putting air inside, and that's what causes your mascara to dry up. All you got to do is turn over that. You see, I haven't put it back in there yet. Roll it over. Use the other side. But I love this mascara. It separates every hair. Do you know why we get clumping in our eyelashes? It's because we try to apply other coats after our mascara has dried. If you want to put more than one coat, always do it while your lashes are still wet. Don't let them dry up. You're just going to get a bunch of clumping. Now I'm going back in because I have used this whole spoolie. I didn't pump it. I just stuck it in there, okay? Because I want one more coat, because I want to look just a little bit more bolder, more dramatic. Especially when you like me and you don't have any. So when you get to see that you do have some, you want it to shine. Do y'all see that? What a difference. Your mascara is really what sets off. Hey, Matthew, New Jersey. I am from South Carolina. Okay? Just roll it. Roll it out to the tip of your lashes. And that way you're getting product all around that spoolie. I love it. But now I'm from North Carolina. But the Carolinas, we have beautiful beaches, mountains. And I love the country. I love the country living. I've never been one for the city. It's nice to go to the city once in a blue moon, which I have to go to the city when I grocery shop, or, I just go shopping or whatever. But I love the country life. I like the nature, the animals. We have deer and bear and raccoons and all the beautiful, I mean, just the beauty of the wildlife. And I love that. Which, with all the homes being built there now, you would now see these animals in the city, but it's sad that, we run them out of their territory, their home life. It was their land before ours. I've got so many videos of black bear and 3 cubs in my backyard just sitting there. Um, it's wild. It really is. Now, I don't try to make friends with them. I don't try to make friends with them at all. But it is very entertaining, because up until the last 15 years, I never saw bears. I never saw anything like that unless you went to the zoo or something. But to see them in your backyard, I've got videos of the cubs. I'm talking young cubs climbing trees in my backyard. Well, good. I'm glad you're back, Barbara. How many horses you got, honey? My friend in North Carolina has several horses. She has a farm. I mean, she's got everything: cows, horses, guineas, turkeys, chickens, um, um, all kinds of peacocks. She's got it. I love going to her house and seeing all the wildlife. 8. Woo, you got your hands full. Are yours like, can you ride them? Do you allow people to ride your horses? Are they tame? I love horses. They're one of the most beautifulest animals. Ah, that's nice. You know something that I love, and I've got them all in my house, is the Highland cows. I just love them. I think they are the cutest. You have a lot of painters. Cool. Up the street from here, they have 3 paint horses out in the pasture. Beautiful. But that is the new Intense Lift mascara. What a difference it makes. I love it. Again, it will be back on the shelf next week. Instant Lift, Length, Volume with the new Intense Lift mascara. What do you think about this look, Barbara? That was from the Lost Lagoon. Okay. Now, I am going to use an ash brown lip liner. Again, because I love the browns, and also because this, if you use like an ash brown lip liner, it doesn't matter what color of lipstick that you truly use. But if you use like the same lip liner as the color of your lipstick, for example, if I was going to put on a pink lipstick and then I used a, thank you so much, and I used a pink lip liner, I don't see where it really made such a big difference. But for me, with thin lips, if I use this ash brown lip liner, which I love, it definitely makes the lips look more plump, more fuller, okay? Especially with the fact that I've been using a lip plumper already. But just doing this and kind of going outside the lip area with this lip liner makes such a big difference in the way the lips look, okay? So I'm going to go out and I'm going to do the Cupid's bow. And I'm going a little bit outside of the lip area, okay? A little out of the line. Hey, who you telling? Honey, it's everywhere. It's everywhere, Matthew. It's the same way here. Every factory that no longer is in business now, they're making apartments out of it. If there's a piece of property somewhere, they're clearing it off. They're putting apartments. They're building homes. I feel, yes, the population is just really, really went to the extremes around here. I mean, I'm telling you, they will build something up anywhere. And then they turn it in like the old mills here, the factories here. They're one-room apartments now. That's what they're doing to all the old, which I'm glad they're doing something with them, but the streets are so crowded when you get on the road to travel anywhere. It's bumper to bumper. The roads are in bad shape. Every time you turn around, they're doing road work, and it seems like it takes forever to fix a freaking pothole. And then when they do fix it, I mean, with so much congestion, I don't see how we even got roads. It's bad. It is bad. It was your birthday? Well, happy belated birthday. Okay, so I don't do the whole, hey, Tony. I don't do the whole top lip nor the whole bottom lip, but I do the Cupid's bow down to about here. And then I'm going to do half of the bottom lip. And again, I'm going just a little outside the line of the lips. Okay? Because I do have thin lips. And this does help to make them look more fuller. Now, let me find a matte lipstick. What color do I want to use? I've got so many lipsticks. I am going to be using the Retro Rose. Okay. You're 34? Bless your heart. You're younger than my son. You're just a baby. Okay. Now I'm going to blend. This is a matte lip, so it will dry pretty quick. And it's almost dry. Oh, my son will be 36 in December, and then my daughter will be 39 this year. Can y'all see how that made the lips look more fuller? Hey, Joe. You work outside. I got them too. I've had them for a while. But can y'all see that? Now, it's dry. It's a matte lip. And I prefer a more hydrated, a more moisturized lip. So I'm going to put on some peptide lip balm. Thank you, Isaiah. You're always so nice. And I'm going, thank you, Joe. Joe just posted my website link. That is my personal website. All you got to do is click that blue link. It takes you straight to my Farmasi website. I'm going to be using Mocha. I love these peptide lip balms. They're like a lip plumper. This one tastes really good. We have cinnamon. This one is a pink. It kind of tastes like strawberry. And then we have vanilla. But they're peptide lip balms, which the peptide is good for restoring, putting back that fullness, the softness back in our lips that we used to have that we may not have anymore because we didn't moisturize or keep our lips hydrated. Plus, it has vitamin E in it and shea butter. They glide on so smooth, so creamy. They are wonderful. And I love all of them. The cinnamon is really good. I love it. I love them. I love them all. I carry one in my purse. Look, I done bought extras because I don't want to run out. I done got me another vanilla and another. It don't say strawberry, but that's what it tastes like. It just says pink. I have them in my purse. I love them. But I'm going to be using mocha because it does have kind of like a little brownish tint to it. And they keep your lips hydrated and moisturized for hours. And if you're like me, and maybe you was a smoker, maybe you are a smoker. I haven't smoked a cigarette in 16 years, but I did smoke for 28 years. So therefore, I have the smoker lines here, the little cracks around your mouth. And, you might be someone that uses a straw. Well, then most likely you've got them or you're going to have them, okay? This is going to help with that. So if you kind of use these and go a little bit outside the area of the lip line, it's going to help restore that, soften that up. I'm just enjoying time at my hangout spot by the railroad tracks along with playing some music. Well, that's cool. I love these. Again, this is mocha. Okay, goes really good with the eye look. I'm telling you, I love the way it feels. It's so soft and moisturized, hydrating. Your lips just feel wonderful. And you should take care of your lips as part of your skincare. We have lip conditioners. Lip conditioner right here is another one that I like to keep in my purse. This is like a beeswax. It's nothing like a chapstick. This right here helps keep your lips moisturized, hydrated, keeps them from being cracked, chapped. Really good. Yes, I love the mocha. Okay. So there's Saturday night's glam. What do y'all think? Did I do okay? For a granny? That's what they come on here and they say, Granny, won't you need to get off your granny. Let me tell you something. Granny gonna do granny, all right? I'm gonna do me. Until you pay my bills, keep a roof over my head, and feed me, I'm gonna do what I want to do. You know what I mean? And I enjoy it. So it is what it is. Does anybody have any questions? You and Nana too. Guess what? I'm gonna have a new grandbaby. I'm not sure if it's a she or he. We're rooting for a boy. Because it's my son. He has a daughter who will be 14. Listen, she will be 14 on September the 25th. She's the only child. And the new baby is due September 20th. So there's going to be 14 years difference between them. But I am over the moon because I have 5 grandchildren, 20, 17, 16, 15, and 13. Will be 14 years since there was a baby here. And I have prayed and prayed and prayed for this. So we're excited. She had her first ultrasound yesterday. The baby is already measuring another week ahead of what it should be. So But like right now, it's just a little grape. I am so grateful. I can't explain it. I'm so excited. And again, if it's a girl, she's coming into a family that's full of love and is just going to love her and spoil her. I'm going to tell you something. When this Nana gets her in her arms or gets him in his arms, let me tell you something. It's going to be hard to let go. Babies are a blessing. Babies are a blessing. And I have prayed for this one because my daughter gave me 4, and there's no more for her. So it was left up to my son and his wife. And here we are. I am so excited because I'm here to tell you, when you get grandchildren, that's when you become the best mother. That's just my opinion. Because when you become a mom, it's all new. People try to tell you how to do this and how to do that, but you want to do it your way. I mean, little advice is good. Always, little advice, is always needed. But everybody's different and you learn things your own. But when you become a mom or a dad, it's a first time thing. So to me, when you become a grandmother, you become the best mom. Because now you already know, you've had experience with your children and things like that. So you don't need nobody to tell you nothing. You already know. You know the ins and outs, the ups and downs, all the little tricks and trades. You know all that. You don't need nobody to tell you nothing. And that's something different. It makes you just kind of wish that you had them grandkids before you had your children. Because there's something different. There's something special. And I don't know what it is, but when they get older, and my grandparents used to tell me the same thing. She's like, Billy Joe, which I loved my grandma my whole life, up until she passed on 3 years ago. But I always wanted to be around her. But I've noticed with my own that once they become teenagers, they kind of drift off and they don't come around that much, except when they need something. I had a granddaughter with me last night. She and I went and played bingo. We do that every now and again. And then Monday, I had my middle grandchild. She's 16. She worked with me one day. And one works at Walmart. And so she's all about working. And then I have a grandson at 17. He's one of those that when he gets out of school, he wants to hang out at school because he loves basketball. And he plays for the basketball team. So he's all about that, or going to the Y. And then I got another grandson who he is my youngest grandson. He is the most handsome. And bless his heart, he keeps the recliner hot, honey. When he ain't in school, you can't get him up out that recliner because he got a video game in his hand. Gets on my nerves. I'm like, son. He told me the other day, he said, Nana, he said, when I get older, I'm going to work at McDonald's and I'm going to work the rest of my life. I said, boy, what you mean you going to work the rest of your life at McDonald's? He said, I love them double cheeseburgers. I said, son, please. It was funny, but I'm like, please be looking into something different. I'm not knocking it. But my boy, that was his first job, and he worked his hind end off. Okay, he did. He worked his hind end off. My thing is, go for what is going to pay you what you're worth. If you're going to work hard, you should be paid right. You know what I mean? Don't get, do what's good for you. Make life easy. And if you're doing something that you love, you will never work hard a day in your life. That's just like this right here. I love this. I do. Do I get a lot of customers? I don't. But it's coming to me. It's coming to me. I see it in the future because I enjoy this. I show up. I'm always here. I'm persistent. I'm dependable. I'm honest. Hey, you always know it. So I'm going to be here. I'm not just going to give up like that. And to those people that come on here and tell me, say, Granny, you need to get off here. You're too old for that. That skincare, that makeup ain't doing you no good. Honey, I don't see no picture of you up. All I see is like that guy, it was an L. He had an L, just like Barbara got a B right there. You know, there's no picture. But he had an L right there. And all I could think about in the back of my mind was that stands for loser. Because you're on here talking down to me, trying to come off on me. I'm not ashamed to get on here and show my face. I don't have nothing to hide. This is who I am. I got wrinkles. I got fine lines. I got scars. I got gray hair, but this is who I am. This is who I am. I could go back and get some of that box color like I used to do. I'm tired of that. I want to be me. I want to be the person God created me to be. He intended me to be. I ain't going to use no filters. I'm not that kind of person. I'm going to let you see me in the real, the raw, the uncut, the natural. Don't you want somebody to show up and be who they truly are? Or do you want somebody that comes on here and they're not themselves? Like using filters to me is like wearing a mask. Be true to you. Be true to the people. If you're going to come on here and you're going to represent something, let people see it, the real stuff. I came on here bare face, honey. I came on here and let you see that I only got this much eyebrow. This right here is drawn on. I've showed it to you. I've told you. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I don't have straight teeth. I don't have pearly whites. I got missing teeth, honey, on the bottom. It is what it is. This is part of my life. But inside, behind this flesh, is a woman who stands firm to what she says. I will always be honest with you. I will always tell you the truth. I will look you straight in your face and tell you, I am what you see. Nothing more, nothing less. You're going to get the real deal if I'm on here talking to you. I am who I am. Some days you see me wearing that granny wig. You see that. You know why I do that? Because that's who I am inside. My personality, I've got that sense of humor. Because when I put that wig on and I get on here and say, I'm living for the Lord. I'm living for the Lord. You don't got to tell me I done changed my life. I put that wig on. You know what that does? That makes me smile. So if I can look at me in the mirror wearing that wig and I can act out something and it makes me smile, something tells me it's going to make somebody else smile. So therefore, it was worth it to me. I love it. I love to dance. I love to tell jokes. I love to talk about the Lord. Lots of people don't want to hear things I got to say. Scroll on. You don't like it? This is my channel. But this is who I am. I'm always be straight up with you and real and honest. I won't come on here and talk about a product that I've not used. We're going to use it together, okay? I'm going to open it up and say, look, this is the first time. When I came on here tonight, I had no clue what kind of eye look I was going to have. But look, I showed up, showed out. Look at me. I'm leaving here looking good, too. Call me what you want to. I won't be late. And I won't ever let you down. I am what I am. These are great products. I love it. I love being here. I love sitting here interacting with you guys. I love having, friends show up like I told y'all yesterday. There's a lot of folks on here that I may never meet in the real world. We may never get to shake hands. But there are many of you on here that have been with me for the last 4 or 5 years that has really touched my heart with your kindness, your support. You all like Isaiah. Isaiah is just a young guy, young gentleman, young boy. So kind. He's always been so supportive. He never, to this day, has ever said one thing to disrespect me at all. That's not who he is. But I rely on him because he's always been here. And you know what? Sometimes I question, what does that young, I think he's 27. What does he want? It ain't all about the makeup. Because you know why? He was here when I was playing trivia. He was here when I was doing my dances. He was here when I was sitting here crying over the loss of my parents. And he's still here. That's what you call support. People like that. People like you, Isaiah. I appreciate you. I truly do. I truly appreciate you. There's many of you. And that's what I'm talking about. I got friends here. I really do. I got friends here. People that stand up for me, that I feel in my heart when I'm not even in the room. They have my back. And that's what I like. And that's why I love coming here and just being who I am. I mean, that's just the way it is. So I hope that you guys pray about the situation. I hope you want to see me succeed here in this business. It is what it is. I know Rome wasn't built in a day. It wasn't. And it's going to take time. I've been here a year, March the 19th, doing Farmasi. I'm looking forward to what the next year has in store. And I enjoy it. So I don't care what my age is. 3 years, I'm going to be 60. And I hope I'm still sitting here, putting on this makeup, feeling confident and loving me as I am. Okay? And that's what matters the most to me. Okay? So, at the age of 30, I had fulfilled my bucket list and got a new truck less than a year later. That's awesome, Matthew. Well, I was 44, I think, when I got my first new car. I know what it feels like, especially when you make that last payment. I'm proud of you, Matthew. And you reached a goal. That's what my thing is. I don't think we're ever too old to set new goals and dream of new dreams. I don't think there's an age limit on that. I don't. Because I know that there's women out there and men who their confidence in themselves has really went straight down the drain. They gave up on themselves. They felt like they couldn't do anything. They'd never make it. They would never succeed. No way in the world could they do it. Let me tell you something. You can do anything you want to. You never can count yourself out if you've never went up to bat. So what if you fall down? We get back up. That's the way I look at it. Hey, every car I ever had was used. I don't have no problem with it. But I said, you know what? I'm ready for me a new car. And since then, I've bought 3. I'm still paying on one right now. But it's a good feeling when you achieve something. That's good, Joe. Congratulations. Congratulations. I heard that. Well, unfortunately, mine was financed, but it is what it is. I mean, I know my worth ethic. I know I'm dependable. I know I get up and I show up. I shouldn't have no problem making that payment. So that's what it is. And in order to have anything, sometimes you got to go out on that limb. You got to take that step. Who wants payments? Unfortunately, that's what most of us have to do, because I'm not one of those that just has bukus and bukus and bukus of money that I can just go out here, throw out $20,000, $25,000, $30,000 on a car. I don't. Okay. So it is what it is. Nobody making that payment but me. Chevrolet Colorado 4x4 extended cab, 3.6 liter V6. It came with both a bed cover and a bed liner. That's what I'm talking about. That's the way I was when I bought my 2017 Dodge Challenger. I love it. I very seldom drive it. Um, it's 9 years old. It has 40,000 miles on it. I don't drive it much at all. But I do have another new car, my work car. I bought me a 24 Mitsubishi, and I love it. And then I saved up my money for a couple of years, and I went out and paid cash for me a slingshot motorcycle. I had a Can-Am Spider that I bought used, and which I bought the slingshot used, but it was nice for a 2019, very low miles, and I love that sucker. I just had to buy a new battery for it today, so I know what it's like to get you something like that. And when you know what, the best part of it is when you got it on your own and then didn't nobody hand it down to you. It's a little different feeling. I mean, it's nice to be gifted. My first car my mom gave me was a Ford Escort. What a piece of crap. I drove it, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't nothing I would have bought. But Mama did give me one of her old cars. I drove it for a little while. It was an 84 Ford Escort. Then she gave me I think it was an 86 Chevrolet Cavalier. I drove them till I could do for my own self. Ah, vacation to the Horseshoe Curve. Now, where's that? You had your first filet mignon. I hear you, Matthew. That boy done had his first filet mignon. I hear you. You big dog now eating a filet mignon in that new truck in Pennsylvania. Okay. All righty. Well, good for you. Set more goals. You're into rail framing? All right. Well, that's nice. I hope to see you just keep on achieving something. You had a few of them. All righty. Well, this has been good, y'all. I've enjoyed it. Does anybody have any questions? Remember, our 30% off sale on that. Like I say, two of these products that I used tonight, the Illuminating Primer and the CC Cream, is 30% off this weekend. Lots of other things. And if you were to go on and purchase any of the nutrition bundles, you get a free box of L-carnitine, that energy shot. Listen to me. See, you have confidence issues. Honey, that's what I was just saying. It's not confidence issues. You know what it is? It's fear. You know what fear stands for? False evidence appearing real. Do what you want to do. Build that confidence up. Whatever it is you want to do, honey, go for it. Because I'm going to go ahead and tell you something. All you got to do is please you. Because you will never please all the people around you. You will never please the world. You got to start by pleasing you. Okay? You got to do what makes you happy. Because I'm going to tell you, I get a lot of feedback. I get a lot of insults about my age, my gray hair, this and that. I could dye it and be fake like I was. I wasn't a true blonde. I was a brunette. I was this right here, this right here. That's me right here. You know what I mean? I just want to be me. Let me tell you something, honey. Woo! Let me tell you something, pink clouds. You don't worry about you are a big bone woman and people talk. Let me tell you something. If God is telling you something to do, you do it. Because if he's telling you to do it, he's with you the whole way. He wouldn't have asked you to do something that he wasn't going to stand with you on. Not everybody is short and everybody thin and everybody this and that, okay? I'm here with wrinkles and crow's feet and scars and I got all, honey, quit looking down on yourself. Love who you are. You are exactly who God created you to be. He created you in his own image. He loves you. He thinks you're beautiful. I think you're beautiful. I don't even know who you are. It's all about what's inside. It ain't this outer shell. Because you can look like, just straight up gorgeous and have an evil heart. And that don't mean anything to me. I don't want nothing to do with you. You might look beautiful, but be mean on the inside. I don't want to hang out with nobody like that. Don't look down on yourself. You lift yourself up. If you don't love on you and love you, why would you expect somebody else to do it? Do whatever it is you want to do. If God is telling you to do something, Pink, do it. Don't ignore it. We're all guilty of that. We are. We're all guilty of that. Honey, you do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. Something about them big, tall, big bone women, they can do a lot of things this little short women can't do. Don't you worry about that. God created you just the way he is. He wanted you to be. And he loves you. Can I tell you that? If God's telling you to do something, it's because he loves you as you are. That's just like when I rededicated my life. I'll never forget it. I was so ashamed. I was so ashamed of some things I've said or done. You know what? God loved me then. But I went to him and I gave him everything. It's the best decision I ever made. You asking me, Barbara, or Pink? I'm sorry, Pink. That's the world we live in. That's the world we live in. That's just the way the world is, honey. Just the way the world is. People are awful. People suck. They truly do. Those people that's doing that to you, they got a problem with themselves. Some people are hard to love, Pink. You hear me? But we're supposed to love them anyway, but you can love them from a distance. But some people are hard to love. How old are you, Pink? I think Barbara has asked you, how old are you? And I would like to know too, if you don't mind. I hate to hear stories like this because it's more common. I hate people when they're ugly. I hate when people are mean. Are you here, Pink? She's 32 years old. Honey, she's 32 years old. You know what? I'm just going to be honest. You letting how these people treat you control you. Don't do that. Don't do that. Those people, hey, it's mind over matter. If you don't mind, they don't matter. Don't let them keep you sheltered. Honey, live your life. It's short. It's short. Don't hide yourself inside your home. Those people aren't worth it. They aren't worth it, honey. You get up and you do what you want to do. Don't let them keep you sheltered. Don't let them keep you sheltered. Don't hide from them. You just said it. You want to do what God wants. Let me tell you something, honey. If you know anything at all about the Lord and Savior, they mistreated God. They talked about him. They spit on him. They were mean to him. They hated God. I mean, surely they're going to hate us. But don't let those people get to you like that. They're living their life while you are sheltering yours. That just breaks my heart. It truly does. You stand up and you love who you are. And you be strong and be proud of who you are. You are a child of God and you do matter. I have no clue who you are, but my heart, I don't like that. Don't you let those people stop you from living, because they don't matter. I went through that right here on this channel. I don't let them bother me no more. They're not going to control my life. Please don't let them control yours. You do matter. You do. You got to have some family, somebody. Do you still have your parents? Do you have any siblings? Do you not have one friend? I mean, honey, not everybody in this world is ugly. Not all of us are bad. Stuff like that hurts. I hate to see people mistreated. I don't mean to let it get to me, y'all, but I feel for people. I don't believe in being mean to people. But, honey, love yourself. Don't do it, honey. You can come out of that. You hear me? Don't do that. Don't seclude yourself from living. Love on yourself, hon. Be proud of who you are. You're unique. We all are. Don't worry about those people. They're the ones with the problem. You can't help how you were created. You can't help that I look like my dad. Okay? I look like my name is Billy. After my dad. My dad's name was Billy. You know how many times that people has come at me and asked if I'm a man or a woman? And I wonder sometimes, why do they ask that? I don't see anything about me that looks like a man. Are they going by the name? I can't help, what my name is. That's what my parents named me. I love it. It's different. I'm a country girl. You know what I mean? But I get that all the time. Like, it's on my nerves. Not in person, but they'll leave me comments like, that's got to be a man. They'll say, that's got to be a man. That's got to be a man. Look at that man. Why? Why do you even think like that? I don't see nothing about me that looks like no man. But they do. And I used to let it get to me, but now I just hit that block button, honey. I don't got time to fool with them. If they can't tell the difference, that's on them. That's definitely on them. Yeah, sometimes being alone can be good. If you got to hang out with people or be around people like that, I'd rather be alone. But they're not going to choose how I live and how I go about my day. Tell you that right now, they're not going to stop me. I don't care if they ever lay eyes on me. You don't like the way I look or the way I'm built? That's not for you to worry about. This is me. This is my world. You're just a squirrel. You know what the squirrel doing? Trying to get that little nut. This is my world. Get out. This is what it is. But honey, I pray. I'm going to pray about you. I'm going to pray about you. I want you to find that confidence in who you are. I want you to build yourself up. I want you to lift yourself up. I want you to look in that mirror every morning. I want you to look at that mirror and say, I am who God created. I am beautiful. God loves me. And I am worth it. Okay? That's what I want you to do. Don't worry about them, honey. This world is the way this world has turned and the way the kids are growing up today and the things they're doing. We all know it's not right. It's not right. But they're going to do what they're going to do. You stay true to who you are. You cannot help how you truly look, okay? As long as you are clean and you try to look your best every time you go out that door and you act like the woman that you are, don't you worry about what they say. I tell them right quick, get out the sand. Hey, if you can't scratch with this cat, get out the sandbox. That's just how I am. Don't allow that, Pete. Don't let them control your life. And don't be having them bad thoughts. When those thoughts like that enter your mind, you talk to God. You talk to God. He's always listening. He's the only friend that will always be true to you. Never turn his back. No matter what the situation is you're going through, good or bad, he's always there to listen. I talk to him every day in my car when I'm driving that hour to work. I get in my car and I talk to God all the way. I used to listen to the radio. But that's where I find that I can really talk to God. You talk to him, he's listening. He's listening. He's the bestest friend you will ever have. I'm being honest with you. Your family, your friends, I'm living proof. They'll turn their back on you. You know when I found that out? When I rededicated my life. That's like my dad was an alcoholic. My dad was an alcoholic. And when he 14 years right before he passed, the last 14 years of my dad's life, he was a sober man. Still an alcoholic, but he was a sober man. Okay? Listen to me. He looked at me one day. He said, Billy Joe, you want to find out who your friends are? Quit drinking. He had all kind of friends when he was drinking. But when my dad became sober, he was a lonely man. That's all right. He was a sober man. And that was bad. I would rather see my dad sober and no friend than to see him drunk every time I went to visit him with a crowded room because they were users. Hear me? Don't let people take you down, honey. Damn, people don't matter. They don't. You love yourself. And again, every time you look in that mirror, I want you to tell yourself just how beautiful you are. You say it. You look at it. You pick that mirror up. You say, I am beautiful. I am worth it. God loves me. And I can do anything in this world that I want to do. And there ain't nobody going to tell me no different. You walk proud. You hold your head up and you shine like the diamond you are, my friend. You will never please the outside world and your family. They may not always support you. That's just like in my business. I've yet to have a family member purchase anything from me. I share lives. I do videos, shorts. My own family won't even hit the like button. That hurts. And then what really gets me is when they say, I see you all the time. I see you all the time. I don't never see you hit no like button. But you're telling me that you see me. Why you don't hit the like button? That's support. Nobody said, I don't need you to purchase something from me. I got a job. I work full time. I got another business. 12 years on my own. I take care of me. This is something I enjoy. But if you're telling me that you see me all the time, oh, I see your reels, I see your YouTube shorts. Oh, I watched your live. Why you didn't hit that like button? I'd be doggone if I'm going to sit here and tell you that I've been seeing you all over social media, knowing I ain't hit that like button. At least stop in and say hello. But your own family, my own family don't even. That's okay. That's okay. Because I'm going to still do it. I'm going to still do it. You will get more support from a stranger 9 times out of 10 than you will your own family. I hate to be like that, but it's the truth. Hey, Donna, how are you? But honey, I pray about that, okay? I'm glad you brought that up, and I hope that somewhere I've helped you somehow, okay? I pray. I pray for you, hon. I really do. Thank you for sharing that with us. It takes a lot sometimes to vent, but you know what? Sometimes when you do release all that's building up inside of you, it's like getting a breath of fresh air. Sometimes it just helps. And you don't have to truly know one another. You don't. Just talk to somebody. Don't keep that inside. You can talk to me anytime you see me on here. And if you see any of my videos, my shorts, you need someone to talk to, Pete, just message me. I'll get back to you. Okay? I don't see no reason why anybody wouldn't want to talk to you. Does anybody got any questions? Donna, good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. Bella Donna. We did a Farmasi look tonight. My makeup, I done let it run with some tears I done shed. But it's all good. It's all good. I like to come on here and share my business, my Farmasi business, and tell you guys about the products. This morning I did a live. I hope you'll watch it. You can always go back and watch the replay about our nutrition. I did a live this morning, you guys. If you're not using skincare or nutrition, listen. You need to get to doing it. I don't care what line you use, what your brand is. Take care of your skin. And the nutrition products here at Farmasi, we are highly known for our nutrition and our skincare line. Thank you so much. Donna. Thank you so much. My heart's always been this way. My mama used to scold me all the time. She said, "What you crying for?" I don't know, Mama. But my heart's like that. I have empathy for people. I have compassion for people. You know, I mean, that's just the way it is. Wouldn't it be nice if more people felt like that? Other people, they just like this, like Pink going through these troubled times where people just being so ugly and bitter to her because they don't like the way she's shaped or because she looks like her father. Could you imagine if we all looked the same? Wouldn't that be boring? What a dull world if we all looked the same. People are going to talk about you till the day you die and then talk about you after that. I'm telling you, they will. I got well, I don't listen to it no more. I ain't going to let it bother me. I'm going to do me. I'm going to do me. Okay? Anybody got any questions about any of these products I use tonight? Anything I can help you with my pharmacy business? Anybody just need a friend? You need to vent? I got 2 shoulders and 2 ears. I'm here. If not, I'm going to let y'all get off of here. I appreciate you guys. I thank you so much. As always, much love to you. I love you all so big. You mean so much to me. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the few likes I got. If you're here before I end this live, if you see that like button up there, if you'll hit it for me. Now, if you've already hit it, don't hit it because it's going to take it away from me. Hit it. And that all that does is help with the algorithm because this algorithm is hard to compete with. Sometimes I can come on here and get 1,000 views, and then other times I sit here 2 hours like I did tonight, probably didn't get but 200 views. It is what it is, but I thank you all so much. Good night, Isaiah. Thank you so much, honey. Hey, you be easy now. Don't you sleep in tomorrow. You can't be sleeping in on 2 days. You hear me? Y'all take care. God bless you all. And remember, if you need any help, you can leave a message here or you can go on my pharmacy website. My email is there. My pharmacy email. It comes straight to me. As soon as you email me, it'll come right here to my phone. Anything at all I can help you with. That's what I'm here for. Okay? Y'all have a good night. God bless you all. Good night, everyone.